Okay, now that that's all done and out of the way, it's time to take on these bosses on hard mode, because I'm hardcore like that. So, since we are here, I think we'll play a suitable track, because obviously we are going into Stardust Speedway, so we'll play Stardust Speedway Zone. No, makes sense. I'm going to try and do this for all of the bosses if possible. Just makes things simpler. I have to tell you, a lot of the music tracks that I'm changing actually fit really well for the bosses. So, I'm quite happy with my decisions to do this on the hard modes. In general,
Don't fall behind if you want to keep from falling off the road.
yeah. Basically what the hard mode does is it adds a couple of hits to the bosses, and also makes the patterns a little bit more difficult. Most of the bosses aren't too hard. I mean, Metal Sonic here is pretty much exactly the same as he was when you fought him last time. He's just really not that hard. So, yeah. To be perfectly honest, I think a lot of these bosses, they should have done the hard mode as the normal mode, because a lot of the bosses, they last at least a bit longer, so that really does help, I have to say. I mean, I think I'm actually going to end up beating Metal Sonic in a shorter time, or at least a very close time to when I beat him normally, but yeah, so I've beat him very close to the time I beat him originally, but yeah, the hard mode bosses are a lot more fun, I'd say. Well, some of them are, anyway. There's a particular one that I wouldn't say is quite that fun. Yeah. So now that's done, I think we are going to be yeah. It's time to take on the Death Egg robot, because yeah, my god, this getting this rank on this boss, Jesus. I'm gonna play a little bit of Death Egg Zone because there's not much else that works as well, you know. So, it's very interesting to see how the other tracks work with bosses. But yeah, Death Egg Zone works quite nicely with this one, and it means we don't hear the Death Egg robot theme again. Though it's an awesome theme, it's just frustrating to hear it so many times. Now, the reason sort of this boss is quite hard to S-rank is because sort of you've got to be quite quick on the ball with getting him to hit things, and that's where the problem lies. It's very easy to not die, but the problem lies in getting him quick enough to hit like the bombs in the later bits.
I will flatten you.
Oh, I bet you will, Eggy. Eggman. I think I'm losing it, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I think this was a pretty frustrating boss to S rank, because I'm S ranking main stages, of course I am. What are you taking me for?
It's attacking me with its arms! You've got to do something to stop them!
But yeah, it's... You only take... I think all bosses only take 6 hits now. Which, obviously makes them harder and all, but,
The arm and attack its head!
yeah. That was a better run. There we go. All the other runs before that were absolutely awful. But now it's good. Yeah, I kept getting, like, really slow times. Like, over 2 minutes, and it's just... It frustrated me quite a lot. Anyway, it's on to Battle Shadow! But we're going to have a bit more epicness now, because rather than that not so great song that played during the boss, we're going to play a bit of I Am All of Me, just because it's going to fit this boss really well, methinks. I'm saying methinks a lot, aren't I? That's kind of like a symbol of the end of this walkthrough, isn't it? He thinks. I do quite like this theme for Shadow. It's really awesome. I guess I sort of prefer All Hell Shadow, sort of, but I Am All of Me definitely works on this boss. The difference with this boss is you've got to get an extra energy core, which isn't too hard. Do 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 do. I am all me. Shadow, you git. Shadow, I'm going to beat your ass. You do realise that, don't you? Nothing shall stop me. I am all of me. Now, although we don't get to listen to Awesome Live and Learn, we still get to listen to this. It's fine. I'm all I am. I think you also have a few more of the meteorites to hit to make sure you get him. But it's still a really easy boss battle, which that's... I am all of me. I do like that song, it's awesome. And it's nice that that boss lasted at least a little longer than it did the first time. Hated how short it was the first time. It's a decent boss, it's so short. But I seem to have sort of a weird thing with this game. Sort of, well, parts of it are really too short, and parts of it are too long. It's mainly sort of Planet Wisp, Egg Dragoon, and Time Eater. Well, it's really only Planet Wisp and Egg Dragoon that are too long. They should have been shorter, but everything else should have been longer. It's so weird. So we're playing the original Open Your Heart here, so it's going to be even more epic. Thunder, rain, lightning, thunder, lightning. It's such a bad time. Shadows and dark creatures. Run for shelter. What's gonna happen to us? All the steps we take, all the moves we make, all the pain and stake. I see the chaos for everyone. Who are we? What can we do? You and I are the same in the way that we have our own styles that we won't change. Yours is filled with evil and mine's not. There is no way I can lose. Can't hold on much longer, but I'll never let it go. I know it's a one-way track. Tell me now how long this will last. I'm not gonna think this way, nor will I count on others. Close my eyes and feel it there. Now I see what I've gotta do. Open your heart, it's gonna be alright. Oh, whatever. One of the things that I found annoying about the hard versions was that you run out of boost so easy. It's like, no, I want my boost. And you see, boss is instantly better by just sticking the rest of Open Your Heart over it. Actually made that final hit a lot more sort of epic. You see. Awesome music fixes things. That one took me a couple of times to do because I kept falling into the water because I didn't have enough boost, which sucked. Doesn't really matter though, because the Still West ranked it in the end. But, now, there's two more musical tracks that we haven't listened to yet, one of which I'm using for a particular boss fight, and the other of which doesn't fit anywhere else. So, we're gonna listen to it here. You ready for a bit of Reach for the Stars against Silver? It kind of fits, to be perfectly honest. There may be death and destruction everywhere, but this music's too cheerful for this to be miserable. Take off at the speed of sound. Bright lights, courage all around. I'm running wild, living fast and free. Got no regrets inside of me. Not looking back, not giving up, not letting go. I'll keep on running. I'm gonna reach for the stars. Although they look pretty far, I'm gonna find my own way and take a chance on today. The stars so bright, the colors feel so right. I've never felt like this, I'll keep on running. The sky with stars so bright, the colors feel so right. Just take my hand, we're gonna reach for the stars tonight. Tonight. Wake up, living day by day. Do what I want, and I'll do it my way. The world is right below my feet. Got no regrets inside of me. Not looking back, not giving up, not letting go. I'll keep on running. I'm gonna reach for the stars. Although they look pretty far, I'm gonna find my own way and take a chance on today. The sky with stars so bright, the colors feel so right. I've never felt like this, I'll keep on running. The sky with stars so bright, the colors feel so right. Just take my hand, we're gonna reach for the stars tonight. Hell yeah! So that's it, there's only 2 more bosses to go. Woohoo! This is gonna be immense!